fantastic, amazing, brilliant coach, you. Yes, you. And I'm here. I'm Ben Dooley. I'm MCC Coach. I'm here to help you grow your coaching. I'm here to help you be a better coach. I'm assuming you want to be a better coach. I'm assuming you want to be more confident. You want to be more powerful. You want to have more impact. You want to really show up powerfully, and you want to be able to handle all the curveballs, all the unexpected stuff, all the variables and variations that your clients bring to you. You want to be the best coach that you are here to be. That's what I want for you. That's why I'm doing these recordings, these videos, to pass along bits of knowledge and wisdom and insight, things that I learn from working with my clients, and coaches that I work with, little bits and things from powerful training that I provide, and just anything that's going to help you. That is, if you want it. Because if you want it, it's here. And that's actually what I'm here to share with you, is the whole world of wanting. What do you want? Now, first off, I'm not a big fan of magical these are brilliant magical coaching questions that will always work. You always ask your client this question. You always do this thing. It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. And I know you know that, because I know you've tried doing the things that you learned in your training, or that you learned from a course, or from a mentor, or from something, and it works, and then it doesn't. And so even as a mentor coach and as a master coach and all of that, I get asked, like, well, what are your go-to questions? What are your powerful questions? What are the questions that anybody can ask? Well, I'm not a big fan of those magical questions, because it all depends. But I will say there are a couple of go-to questions that are critical and essential that every coach should embrace and embody, and just everything. And that first question that I'm always holding with my clients is, what do you want? That is really why they're coming to coaching in the first place. I will insist, I stand that nobody needs coaching. Oh, you need a coach. No, you don't need a coach. Nobody needs a coach. Coaching is not for people who need it. Now, you may disagree. You may see it in a different way. You may hold your coaching differently. But if we're talking about growing, coaching is a vehicle and a tool for expanding and growing and working through the stuck spots, and discovering and going to new places and creating something in your life, and achieving those things that are constantly eluding, just out of your reach, and all of that stuff. That's not need. That's want. It's all the stuff that you want in your life. What do you want? What do you want your life to be? What do you want to achieve? What do you want your business? What do you want your relationships? What do you want in your health? What do you want for you and the people that you love, and your life and the world? Coaching is for people who want. And if you want, then that's the first step in getting anything. Take a look. All this, well, I don't have much here, because we're in the process of packing up and looking to move, because we want to go someplace else. We want a bigger home. We want other things in our lives. So we wanted this. And if we want it, then that's the first step in making it happen and getting it into your life. Look, if you have kids, you know this. They come up to you all the time. I want this, I want that. And if you don't have kids, you know people who do have kids, and they're constantly, I want this, I want that, I want. Want is so important. And part of what's happened is that as adults, we've gotten our wanting muscle kicked out of us. We've been trained by society. We've been beaten by circumstances and by the world. We've been shaped and molded to believe that wanting is irrelevant, and that wanting doesn't work. And it doesn't matter if you want it, because you're not going to get it. And so then our wanting stops, and we'll just be complacent. and I'll just take what I can get, and I guess I'll be okay. And I'll just back off and get through life. And that's not coaching, right? That's not coaching. That's not what you're here for. You're here to help people want, to be powerful in their wanting, to let them know that they have full permission in this world. Every single one of us has full permission to want anything. It doesn't mean you're going to get it, but you have permission to want anything. Even if it's completely out of reach and unrealistic, it's okay to want it. Even if it's conflicting with what other people want, it's okay to want it. It might not be okay to do things. It might be against the law. It might harm other people if you do certain things to get those things, but it's okay to want it. We all want everything in your world, everything that you have, this computer, this internet service, this YouTube, this website, this whatever it is that you're watching this on, this shirt, the lamp. Well, actually, I made that lamp because I wanted to make that lamp. Everything in your life is because somebody in this world at some point in time dared to want. Somebody dared to want. I really want to challenge you to want. Call me up, contact me if you want more. I'm not selling you anything. I'm here to offer you things. And I'm here to offer a special little homework assignment. Contact me, send me an email, ben@bedo.org, bedo.org, pretty easy. Send me an email saying, Ben, I heard you talk about this wanting, and I want this handout sheet. This is a handout sheet. This is a homework assignment that I give to clients all the time. It's part of my advanced coach training program. It's part of work that I do with coaches. It's a simple, fun, powerful, amazing little handout to help grow the wanting. Give it to your clients. Use it yourself. That is, if you want it, then it's yours. And that's the thing I want to point you to as well. This isn't about just you helping your clients want. This is about you and what you want. This is about you and what you want as a coach as well as a person. Because let's be honest, I was just talking with my class about this. This is why it's so fresh and vibrant, because I was talking about this in my class. This is a powerful coach lesson that they were getting. I'm giving to you because I want to share it with you. And it was really looking at the clear recognition, and I'm going to make a bold statement here, but not a single coach on the face of the planet, and there's 15, 20,000 identified coaches, at least through ICF, probably more. Not a single person has chosen to be a coach. There's not a single coach on the face of this earth, including you, that chose to do this because they wanted to be a coach in order to make lots and lots of money. Not a single coach chose to do this because it is a lucrative money-making opportunity. Now, to be clear, there are a lot of coaches who are making great money with this. That's a very different conversation. There are coaches who are making really good money in what they do, but they didn't choose to do this in order to make money. They chose to do this for the same reason that you chose to do this. Well, the personal individual reasons are different, but it wasn't to make money. It was for something else, something that you want for yourself, that you want for others, that you want for the world. Your choice of being in this profession, your choice of becoming a coach and going through whatever training you did and doing whatever you got to do and putting yourself out there and making yourself visible and being at risk at times and being vulnerable and exposing yourself. You chose this path because you wanted something important, and it was worth doing this. So I want you to recognize that want in you. Go back to that first few days when that coach inside woke up and went, oh, there's this thing called coaching. I need to do this. Go back, find that part in you if you've lost it. If you still have connection to it, oh, fantastic. But go back and find that want in there, because I promise you, that want is going to catapult you to amazing places. It got you to this point. It can't get you to other places unless it changes shape and it changes form. But that want, that hunger, that fire, that passion, that desire, that wishing, that dreaming, that wanting is critical. Because if you don't want it, then you will not get it. If you want it, then you just might get it. And wanting gets you, that's the first step in achieving, creating, and having anything in your life. You got to want it first. So I hope this is helpful. I certainly want it to be helpful. I know that you've heard me say that word too many times, and you probably want me to stop saying that word, but it is so important. It's so important in the work that we do. So ask your clients constantly. You don't have to be so obvious about that word all the time, but keep just layering it on them. Keep inviting them into this place. What do you want, client? What do you want? Big time? What do you want in this moment right here? What do you want? And take a look at what you want too, coach. What do you want for them? What do you want for yourself? That's a whole separate lesson. Trust me, whole separate lesson. But it begins with wanting. So I hope this is helpful. I know this is definitely powerful, and I want it to be helpful for you. And definitely keep coming back. Check out Find More. I've got tons of these already locked in, more coming, because I want to help you. And I want to give you as much as I can so that you can be the coach you are here to be, the coach that you want to be. And I'll see you next time. Happy coaching.